What's up, guys, and good morning. Brandon just rolled up today. We are ready to get started. I'm really excited because I think today is actually gonna be the first day of working on the garage where we get to work in the shade for basically all of the day. Hopefully today we're gonna finish sheathing the back wall. I don't know, we'll see. We're ready to get started. How you doing?
Hi, good morning.
You.
Hi, Leo.
Ugh. We are basically getting down to the nitty-gritty of this back wall. It's a 2x6 wall. We're gonna be framing in a door and a window. The window is gonna go to the bathroom, the door is gonna go out to the deck, and the deck is gonna go down to the ground. Probably guessed that. We're hoping like in maybe a week and a half, we'll have our permits, and then we'll be able to start excavating for the actual foundation for the two additions. The concrete guys can come and do their job, which will probably take a couple weeks, and then we'll be able to start framing the additions. The main objective here is to get the additions framed in and dried in before it starts snowing. Now, we do have a couple months before like real snow comes, but it could start snowing like within the next month, just like when it gets cold and there's a big rainstorm, it's actually snow up here. That will happen, and we're just hoping that we have everything dried in by then.
Beans telling things are well. What facts belong, it's hard to say. Your pattern is so hard to tell. But we're together, that's our game. Round and round and round we go.
You're not gonna be able to get down.
Well, there'll be an opening the size of a door.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. It just won't be here. That's gonna move.
No, this is a window, yeah.
Yeah, our door is gonna move
You
over
can
there.
climb out the window and then go down if you want.
Nope, I don't want.
Ladder's all set up for you.
Yeah.
There's also a ladder right there.
Oh, nice, okay.
You want the window's gonna be this high.
That's perfect because right where the window is kind of like shoulder height for taking a shower.
Yeah, but in a tub you'll be like at least this tall, so it's like just the chest will be exposed to the outside world.
The one thing we learned after building our house first, even though we definitely should have had a practice run on building the garage first, is that you definitely want privacy glass in your bathrooms. So this bathroom will be nice and private. It also looks out into nothing, no neighbors, just the moose. And if the moose are watching you shower, then there's not much we can do to stop that. But
You should consider yourself lucky.
yeah.
Not everyone gets to be gawked at by the moose.
Please just talk to me when things ain't fine. Look away, you just look away. Why would you say things ain't right? Would you tell me, can't you say? Please just talk to me if things ain't fine.
And then I gotta do the bottom sill for this, and 1, 2, 3, 4 angled studs. This wall's framed, baby.
Nice.
And we gotta do some blocking.
Okay. Do we need to block this wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, bless you.
Let me grab that.
Yeah. Oh, little baby.
Running down the same road like so many times before.
Oh yeah.
I never felt as lonely, but I'm trying not to show. They said it would be easy, still I'm giving all I got.
I think it turned out okay. I think this window is gonna be sufficient.
Yeah.
You can actually reach it to open it if somebody stinks up the bathroom. And the door feels a little short, but it's a standard size door. So that's just what it is,
You're just super tall, so
I guess.
bad judge.
Yeah.
It's looking so good. There she is. There she is. Hi. Oh. Hi, little girl. What are you doing? Yes, hi. Lika does not love it when I go up into the garage apartment because she can't climb up the ladder to come get me. So she's super excited when we get down back on the ground. These guys are pretty much almost done framing this last gable wall. They're gonna do a little bit of blocking, and then I think we're almost ready to start sheathing. Pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Lika.
Brandon and I are out here starting to put the sheathing up on the backside here. We should be able to get this done relatively quick, so we're gonna start working on it now and pick you guys up in a few.
All right, well, I took a quick break to pump to grab some snacks. And of course, in just like 20 minutes, it's amazing to see how quickly the progress just all starts to come together, especially when you're doing something as visually transformative as sheathing. Like the structure actually take place compared to the house, the more I think a zip line would really work perfectly.
Yeah.
You gotta climb up to the peak, obviously, and then zip line down.
We should just build like a giant tower that has like a big rope swing and you can just swing back and forth.
That would be perfect.
It'd be way better.
Actually, just make it a gondola so you could carry a couple people at a time.
Yeah. And we could send food out.
Yeah. Perfect. What are those things, like a butler's elevator? A dumbwaiter? It's a dumbwaiter, but on a gondola.
Feels like a treehouse, especially because you gotta get up here with a ladder.
I like it. It's fun.
It's a cool vibe.
It is a really cool vibe. It's cool up here in the shade. It's hot outside today.
Yeah.
You don't even need to wear a sun hat. You're like fully in the shade now.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So we start building the rest.
Yeah, that's true. I washed a bunch of cherries and put them in a bowl to bring out for you to snack on, and then I remembered that you don't like cherries.
And you ate them all.
So I ate them all instead.
That's okay. You enjoyed them more than I would have.
They were really good. Thank you.
The slow day, the calm, and the night will unfold. I never thought that I would be traveling this road. People keeps missing, the clouds seem to fade. I'm mutually tired.
We are getting to sleep through the night now.
Yeah,
However,
it's nice.
Leo goes to bed at like 8 o'clock and we end up going to bed at like 11 or midnight. And then Leo wakes up at like 6:30.
Which is still more hours consecutively than we've ever gotten with him.
Which is amazing.
Right.
It's amazing, but like it always just feels like just barely not enough.
Yeah.
And like that's my problem is I'm like, I just feel like I'm tired all the time because I just need an extra like 30 or 40 minutes in the morning.
And the real problem is we've tried to like take turns, like, okay, tomorrow you get him in the morning, the next day I'll get him in the morning, so that one of us gets a chance to sleep in. But our house is just one big open room. So we're both awake. You can't like give the other person the opportunity to get some rest. So it's okay. We're struggling through it together. We got this.
No biggie.
Let's have more.
Yeah, why not? Let's have a set of triplets.
Yeah, don't put that out there. It looks so weird to just have everything sheeted except this random door opening halfway off the ground.
Yeah. Could have a plank.
Yeah.
Pirate. Walk the plank.
Diving board. Your green almost matches.
It's pretty close, huh?
Sort of close, yeah.
It's funny.
Close enough.
Always got shirts that are matching our project.
Yeah, it's true.
It's funny.
You have good taste in colors.
Or bad taste. We basically got like 3 more sheets to be cut to size and installed up here.
Okay.
And then one more little tiny scab piece down there.
Okay.
And then this wall is fully sheathed.
That's cool.
And then I think we gotta like build interior walls, which I think there's only 2 interior walls.
Wow.
And then start plumbing.
Oh no.
My favorite.
Tell me, babe, where are you going? Prairie wind goes on blowing. Tumbleweed shadow, I'm tied to you. Tell me, babe, what are we gonna do? 'Cause you got me in the backspin, spinning and I can't tell where to get the magic. I just wanna have it. In the light, I had a vision. In the dark, a premonition. You took my dreams and
Perfect timing as the very last piece of sheeting went up on the very last part of the entire garage, actually, until we start building these little additions on either side. Just as I got a little notification that our friend is awake. Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo. There he is. Hi. There he is. Baby boy Leo. Hello. Yeah, look at you. You're standing up. You're standing up. Leo napped like a champion. The guys got all of that extra framing and sheeting on the gable wall done. They have deserved a nice cold drink and a break at the end of the day. We're gonna make sure we have some protein-fueled dinner tonight, ramp up everybody's energy, and just enjoy the rest of the evening. And we'll see you guys in the morning.
What's up, guys, and good morning. I am really glad to have the sheathing out of the way. We got that finished yesterday, and today we've got some cool little projects, some things that are really gonna change the look of this room that we're sitting in right now. But before we get started, I wanted to introduce you guys to today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Seed.
Seed is a new standard in probiotics. It's a symbiotic, a pre- and probiotic combination designed to support gastrointestinal function and whole body health. Their 2-in-1 nested capsules ensure viability through your digestive tract.
After taking Seed's Daily Symbiotic, I've noticed differences in my skin. My overall gut health just feels better. My favorite thing about Seed is that they actually list all of the strains that they actually use, so you know that it's scientific, it's tested, it's proven, and they have all of the information online for you to look at so that you know exactly what's going into your body and the benefits that it's gonna provide. So if you're looking for a clinically proven daily symbiotic with prebiotic and probiotic, we highly recommend Seed. And if you guys wanna try it out, you can click the link in my description. And if you guys use code Trent and Allie, you'll get 15% off your first month of Seed's daily symbiotic plus free shipping. I wanted to say thanks again to Seed for sponsoring today's video. Now we are gonna get working on the house, and today we're gonna be installing something really fun.
When the morning's standing at your door.
We are actually in the house today. Yesterday we finished putting the sheathing up on the garage, which we are very excited to be done with. We do have the additions, but at least the additions aren't 25 feet off the ground at the top of a ladder. So we're glad to be done with that. Now today we're gonna be working on a little side project. I know in one of our previous videos, people were like, oh, you know, we did the step in front of the door. People were like, those little side projects, they never end. And you're absolutely right, because there's probably 20 things right now that I think we could go and do.
15.
25. 20 was a conservative number. Anyway, we have a really exciting thing happening. We get comments constantly asking about these doors, because these 4 doors, they don't have handles, because these 4 doors don't match the actual doors that were supposed to go up here. We had to have these cabinets remade, and then they gave us the wrong doors, and we like sent a bunch of emails and tried to call the people at Home Depot to get them to fix the doors, and they just never responded to us. Like, I'm sure that they were busy and it's whatever, but we had an amazing follower of ours. Her name is Carrie, and she doesn't even live in Utah. She lives in like Idaho, and she works at Home Depot, and she sent us an email and she's like, hey, I have been seeing these in your guys' videos for way too long. She's like, I'm gonna fix this for you. And we were like, what? You can do that? And she was like, of course I can. Like, give me this information, give me that information. And she like looked up our order with CraftMade, and she had them send us the correct doors. Well, I'm not gonna speak yet because we haven't actually opened the boxes, but they should be the correct doors. So the big confusion here is that we have 2 different styles of cabinets and 2 different colors of cabinets. It might not look like that, especially on camera, but our island is more of like a dark burgundy brown. I don't know, it's like a dark chocolate, and this is a milk chocolate. We'll just say that because I don't remember the actual stain names. So we've got dark chocolate and milk chocolate, and then we have these style doors on our island with the dark chocolate, but then the milk chocolate is these style doors. We're gonna open them up, and I hope that they're right, and we're gonna get these doors installed for the very last time, throw some handles on them, and then our kitchen will finally be done. Na 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 na. That's right.
Yes, it is.
That's correct.
Go, Carrie, go.
Carrie is my hero, honestly.
Seriously.
Anything to protect me from having to go back to Home Depot and explain to that guy that he messed up again, like.
Oh.
That one's right. I mean, hopefully they're the right size. That could be the only other.
Do we have hinges?
They're in the doors.
Oh yeah, good. Good morning. How you doing? Good. Good.
The best part is that they said we could just throw these doors away or discard them or whatever, and now we have these cool doors, and I just keep trying to think of something we could use them for, and there's basically nothing.
In the garage, we're gonna make some like cool recessed cabinets in the walls. So they don't need actual drawers. It's just like a recessed cabinet, but we could use these as the doors. That could be cool.
It's happening!
That's amazing!
We finally have finished cabinet doors.
Whoa!
Handles.
They look so polished and beautiful.
That's how it's supposed to look.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It should have looked like that the day we put them in,
Oh
but
my goodness, that is so cool.
unfortunately, the reason that we put in the wrong doors and we just left it is because we needed to pass our final inspection and we didn't know if they would like say we had to have doors on our cabinets or something stupid. So we put them on, and then, you know, 6 months later, we're now fixing the problem.
Carrie, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I don't think we would have ever been able to resolve this ourselves. It's been almost a year, basically. And we've basically given up at this point. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And it really just goes to show how incredible our followers are.
I keep thinking that we moved in like around Christmas, but we moved in like around Halloween.
Ah, nobody knows, but I guess we can disclose now, but since we've passed our final inspection, that we were definitely illegally living in here before our final inspection.
I wouldn't say illegally, but we were taking naps upstairs through the night. Now that we've got our cabinet doors completely finished, we do have the missing piece that is going to finish Terry, or at least almost finish Terry. I think there's one other repair, maybe a little bit of paint that needs to happen in there. But we finally got the water pump. So I'm gonna go and install the water pump, and Terry will mostly be done.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming.
Okay, I've got the little wire nuts connected, so I've got our positive and negative. All I gotta do now is connect the pipes, make sure there's no leaks, turn it on, we'll be in business.
To take me to.
It's not mounted, so I do still need to screw it to the floor. But I've at least got the water connections and the electrical connection. I guess now we test. Oh, she's making noise. Sounds like she's got a lot of pressure behind her. Those horrible noises are because the pump is not mounted to anything, so it's just kind of bouncing around down there. Just seems weird. I never checked the toilet before. Toilet seems to work okay. Shower has a nice good stream. I have to do some troubleshooting.
That's nice.
Okay, I figured it out.
There were a ton of comments about how you really should have been an engineer, maybe in like a different life.
I am an engineer.
You are an engineer?
I'm a redneck engineer.
I'm so proud of it.
I did always say, you know, that if I like went to school to get a degree, that it would be to be an engineer.
Really?
So I'm glad that everybody sees sees my real worth.
What did you figure out here?
I figured out that over here the supply line had a little bit of a kink in it, so I straightened it out. It's totally fine. Over here, there's like a weight that, like, when you pull this out, there's a weight that attaches to that hose that like sucks it back up in there. The weight was too far at the bottom, so it kinked that hose at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So like the water just couldn't travel through properly. See, even now, that weight.
Wow, makes a huge difference.
And like sitting like that for so long kind of made it so that there's just like a kink in the line right there.
Wow, okay.
And so
You're just gonna straighten that out?
it'll just have to get used to kind of like open that up. But got that fixed, water pressure, everything is good now.
I think all we have to do now is a little bit of paint, some touch up, and some more cleaning, but everything else is fully replaced, reinstalled, works correctly, and is pretty much ready to go at this point. But in the meantime, I think these guys look like they are getting the actual garage cleaned up and possibly to a state where it'll be functional to actually use this space.
I mean, now that it's like actually dried in up there, if it rains or something like that, it will be nice to be able to like pull the cars in here. But
Both
cars?
Yeah,
I mean,
whoa!
except for there's a giant stack of wood right there, so that probably won't happen. But
That's cool.
basically, we're gonna try and kind of clean this up a little bit, consolidate like the roof nest and the spare tire for the 4Runner and everything over to that side. Clean up all this stuff in the middle so we can at least pull the truck in because
the truck.
Okay. The main reason is because of all this stuff that's in all this plastic right here is the new bumper and the winch. We might pull the truck in here and do the bumper, and it'd be nice to have some shade from the sun or if it's raining or something like that to be able to work on it. So
Might even be snowing.
you never know.
Stop that.
Stop that.
I'm excited. I like really enjoyed summer, and now I'm like, okay, I'm ready for snow again. Bring it on. Is this your door? Keep the dirt
To
out.
keep the mice out.
Oh, okay.
Ever seen a mouse trap? Every time it rains, all the water washes down the dirt, and then it ends up, you can see right here, this giant like mudslide. It just keeps taking silt and dirt and pushing it into the garage. One, it's making it dirty. Two, it's clogging up that drain that's in the bottom of the garage right there. So now that'll at least repel some of the dirt and mud until we start excavating, and then it's all gonna be gone. And the mice, especially Jerry.
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go. Nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze. So where do we go now? Nah? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay. I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Oh baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love.
I feel like I could probably excavate for this addition and like build it without moving Rusty.
Ooh.
But then Rusty might just have to live there for the rest of eternity.
Forever.
Because I don't know if I could get it back out. So also, if anybody wants Rusty, $50, I don't know, you can come and get it.
He's so full. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's true. You can't have Rusty, sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to get your hopes up.
Come on, yeah. Out of control, I'm in love.
This is the first day in a long time where it's definitely about to rain. I can hear the thunder, the clouds are rolling in, and we have nothing going on, and I am super excited for this big thunderstorm that is definitely approaching pretty quickly. You can definitely see it in the distance over there. We just spent the last couple hours kind of cleaning up Terry and then cleaning up the entire property, throwing away a ton of trash, cleaning out the top of the garage, sweeping out the whole bottom, getting the garage actually ready to park some cars in. Crazy, I know. And really exciting because tomorrow we're actually having a huge barbecue with all of Trent's family. They're coming up. It's kind of like a little back to school fall fun celebration, and they haven't seen the garage at all. So it'll be nice to show them around, show them what's changed, and hopefully the rain gets it all out of its system today so that tomorrow is nice and beautiful. But in the meantime, Trent and Brandon just ran a bunch of stuff down to the recycling at the bottom of the mountain, and Leo is napping. Dana is gone for the day. I'm having some cherries and jalapeno kettle chips and honestly just enjoying a beautiful Friday afternoon. Oh my goodness. First time ever pulling into the garage. Is it tight with the side mirrors?
The truck is just really wide.
Right.
So makes it as difficult as it will ever be is in the truck. I think the 4Runner will like easily go in at an angle on that side.
Okay, cool. One day.
Just, we're gonna be one of those people that like, you know, half our garage is just always full of stuff.
No, we
So
are
just,
not.
like,
We are not going to be those
only
people.
one of the garages is useful.
Hey, I'm one of those guys.
We are building a garage for our cars. We live in a place with 8 feet of snow in the winter.
Yeah, that's why we're building an extra garage so that we have room for a full tractor and food dolls. Well, ending out another day with rain, which is good. It's not like great because, you know, makes things muddy and it's not necessarily fun outside, but it is good because we're not gonna have fires and we'll have some nice, beautiful leaves in the fall time. And we got the truck in the garage, so it should be staying nice and dry. The 4Runners get to make it into the garage. Anyway, we did get the rest of the garage sheathed, which is super, super exciting. And we got the water pump put in. Terry got it all fixed up, and we got all of our doors here in the kitchen.
Yes!
That's a...
They look so good.
The doors are a big, big, big move for us.
Yeah, it's huge.
Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this adventure with us today. If you guys did, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.